Hi, good day guys. Welcome to today on Princess Anu-TV. And guys, today we are going to be discussing about something really spicy. We've talked about that. Our previous video was about businesses, how you can start a business as a student pilot. So today we are going to be talking about 6 most lucrative businesses that you can start in Zaria. 6 most lucrative businesses that you can start in Zaria, because I think people are like trying to find out what are the kind of businesses they can start. Since you know now that you can start a business, so what kind of can you actually start in Zaria? So that's what we're going to be discussing today. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back for this discussion. Okay, welcome back, guys. And if you're new to this channel, this is Princess Anu-TV. We talk about aviation, motivation, and adventure. And if you've not subscribed, make sure you click on the subscribe button and click on that bell so that whenever I post any video, you'll be able to. And don't forget, we do live stream every day by 10 p.m. So make sure you make it every day 10 p.m. prompt. We do live stream so that you can ask your aviation questions and your educational questions as much as possible. So I hope you don't miss today's live stream. Okay guys, like I said, we're going to be talking about 5 most lucrative businesses that you can start in Zaria. This is so important because Zaria is kind of like a student environment, and like we have a lot of student kind of stuff here. Like you have ABU, Ahmadu Bello University, you have Nigerian College of Education, Nigerian College of Aviation Technology, and let's talk about FCE, Federal College of Education. You have Nuba Mali, you have a lot of other schools that are currently in Zaria, and there are some businesses that would definitely, that would thrive in the student environment. And the first one I want to talk about is about having a bookshop. Yes, you might not really be a book person, but if you try getting a bookshop, your business is definitely going to thrive, because these people need books, a lot of books. They need books, they need, as lecturers recommend books, they need handouts, they need to do all these kind of things, they need to like print, they need to. So if you have a bookshop, you can also like add it up to having like a business center. Those days where we like go to businesses. I do nowadays we do a lot of things on our phone, but that doesn't mean people don't print out handouts, people don't print out like question paper. So if you have a bookshop, you can have like something like a photocopying or a printing press around it. This business would definitely thrive. And places that you can locate this business, locate it just around these schools, locate it like around one of these universities, and at the market area, you're going to really get a lot of money. Number 2 thing is dry cleaning business. One thing I got to understand is that in Zaria, labor is quite cheap, but people like always need this labor. So just like in the last video, like he said, it's better to get $1 from 1 million persons than to get 1 million sometimes from one person. So you need to like look at your market area and know the kind of thing you want. You see, dry cleaning business, most students don't have so much time. Like there are some courses that you have to stay in class from like the morning till the night, and people too have other engagements, and they don't want to like indulge themselves in trying to dry clean their clothes, in trying to a lot of things. So they kind of contract it out to like dry cleaners, and these dry cleaners make so much money. Trust me, in a month they can make it like 50k, because like they have like 10 people that they're dry cleaning for, and these guys pay them maybe a minimum of like 3 to 4k, or because it depends on the amount of clothes. If you can have your negotiation with them. Do you want them to like wash all your clothes? Do you want them to just wash only your uniforms? Do you want them to just what? It just depends. But I'm trying to say that in it, you can like start a dry cleaning business, and it's definitely going to move forward. You guys should try that. So the 3rd thing I'm going to be talking about is about selling northern wares. I'm going to be talking about 2 things. In fact, I'm going to add the next one to follow, northern wears. Then like the 4th one, boutique and fashion. Okay, why I talk about northern wears, that there are some clothes that are really not accepted in the north. There are some clothes that you might want to sell that will definitely not move. So the northern wears, you know, like the hijab, like the scarf, the veils, the abaya, all these kind of clothes for ladies. Then for the guys, you have all this kaftan, you have all these kind of clothes that is seen as a northern attire. If you have a contract with someone that knows how to sew it very well and you start up a business like that, it's definitely going to move. It's going to move and move very well, because if you have good people that sew these attires and you sell it and people see that yes, you're really doing fine. You know how it is, like sometimes there's this thing that people now do on the internet: what I bought, what I asked for, and what I got, that kind of stuff. If your stuff is not like that, like they give you this particular thing, please, I need this kind of clothes, and you now give a total opposite of it, you know that that business is definitely not going to blossom, because you're not putting in your best, you're not giving them exactly what they desire. So what I'm going to advise is, if you're going to go into that kind of business, look for somebody that can do it very well, that can assist you, maybe in the sewing of the clothes, in the packaging of the clothes, in the designing of the clothes. That will like help it like move forward faster. And now the fourth one, which I'm talking about, boutique and fashion wears. You know that it's not just there are people that come from both the south, the west, the east to this place, or like to Zaria as a city, because I call Zaria like kind of a mini city. It's not the capital of Kaduna, but it's a place that really blossoms. Like it, you'll be thinking Zaria is a state even on its own, but it's definitely not a state on its own. It's inside Kaduna. So when you have this boutique and fashion, if you have a boutique that sells like quality clothes that people that don't just want to wear this agbaya, people that don't just want to wear this their long big clothes sell, you're definitely going to make money, because the people that are from your market know that, like, the kind of customers you're going to be attracting are customers that know that okay, they can't get this thing anywhere in Zaria. And so if they must get this kind of clothes, maybe they have to travel to Port Harcourt, maybe they have to travel to Lagos and all that. So if you're selling this kind of quality clothes, you're definitely going to make money, because the prices of those clothes will definitely be higher, not like the general clothes you can find everywhere in Zaria that people wear. That means the northern wears and all that. So if you go into that business, trust me, you will definitely make it. Another very good business that moves, very lucrative business, is about mobile phones, gadgets. See, I think that's one of like the pride. They take pride in using like good phones and good cars. That's what I've kind of noticed. And so if you start a business that deals with selling of mobile phones, like quality mobile phones that it might not even be, not just the big phones, like maybe the iPhone series or the Samsung series, or like other phones that even a layman that's starting to like use a phone can use, you're going to make your money. And I think they also do this kind of thing that if a new model comes out, you can like pay, exchange it, and like buy another one, you know, that kind of stuff. So I think it's something too that you can like try, because not just trying, like putting your effort into getting that kind of business, because it will definitely move. Mobile phone business will definitely then move. Now the sixth part is, for me, is like a major part, because it's like starting up a restaurant business. That's a food restaurant business, like, you know, the CEO that we brought up the last time on this channel to talk about business. He's the CEO of Musti's Cafe, and he started a restaurant business, and he told us how he started it. If you've not watched that video, I'm going to be leaving the link of that video up here so that you can watch that video. Guys, you need to know. You can also call him up maybe to know how he like started his restaurant business. But restaurant business is one of the businesses that move very, very well. Food business, because left to me, I usually say that all those there are some kind of foods that northern culture in quote has, that if you're just coming like from the west or from the east or from the south, you might not be very conversant with this kind of foods, and it might not really go down well with your system. Trust me, it has happened to me. It might not really go that well with your system. So you're still trying to look for the basic food that you know, the normal rice and stew. If possible, look for your local dish. And local dishes are very expensive, not like very, very expensive, but they cost much. Like imagine looking for edikaiko soup in Zaria, or imagine looking for afang soup in Zaria, or imagine looking for food that has to do with all these seafoods that you can easily get like in the south, like looking for food, maybe fresh fish soup and all that. Yes, you will get them, but they will be quite expensive. And so if you start a business like that, you know that you are going to be getting your profits in like high returns. That's what I mean, because these foods are not found like anywhere, and you know that this place is not a place that they do a lot of fish farming. It's not a water kind of area, because you know, like in the south, you have a lot of water around, so you get a lot of seafoods. You get snails, you get periwinkle, you get prawns. You get them easily, you get them a little bit cheap. But here, this is not where all those things are harvested. This is not where all those things grow, and so you might not be able to get them you might not be able to get them that easily. But when you get them and you make a food with them, people are attracted to it, especially if you have a good hand. You know, there are some people's hands that are blessed in cooking, so blessed that if they cook a food for you, even if that's your first time eating it, like, and you've not, maybe you've tested it several places and it's nice, that person's hand is definitely going to be exceptional. So starting a food business is something I think you should consider, and it will definitely move. You know, the way students like to eat fast foods, they as in, people try, okay, let me kind of manage time, instead of going to cook, let me just quickly buy food, then I'll take the food, read, then maybe when I get to my room, like, I'll be able to have maybe a little strength to like cook. So those kind of things, that's what's happening here in Zaria, in this student environment. So I just hope you learned from these 6 businesses that I mentioned, and I hope you start your business very soon when you come to Zaria, either as a student, either as somebody that is moving to Zaria to stay. And not only that, I think you can think of just general businesses, these businesses too. Anyone you think about, you can just ask questions around, especially for those people that are doing it, and make sure you get cool information. Make sure you get the complete information. Yes, you might not know everything at once, but make sure you get the background information about how those businesses thrive in Zaria before you start them. So I hope you learned from this. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you click on the subscribe button and click on that bell. I'll see you in the next time. Bye.